Hi there everyone. While the western parts of the country remained mostly sunny and quite hot for today, up in the northeast, cloud cover persisted throughout the course of the afternoon, and that kept temperatures much lower than were anticipated over Limpopo and Mpumalanga as well as parts of KwaZulu-Natal. As we head into tomorrow morning, it will still be quite misty over those areas, but by afternoon it's certainly going to be clearer and dry, and for this reason temperatures are going to be quite a bit higher across the area. Afternoon thunderstorms develop over parts of western and central South Africa, including towards parts of the eastern coastline, and later on a weak front will brush along the south coast where there could be some evening rain. A quick look at the alerts, and a warning has been issued for your Saturday. That's for a high fire danger for much of western South Africa. That includes the Cape Peninsula, where it is going to be a windy day. Runaway fires possible across the area indicated in red. Let's move ahead to your detailed provincial forecast, and while the Northern Cape will be very hot, there's also a possibility for a few thunder showers over these areas. Uppington, 40 degrees as your maximum, although it is going to be drier as you head westwards. Not too much in the way of rain over the Western Cape, although by evening with that front brushing along the south coast we could have a few drops, including around the Overberg. And in the Karoo areas there's also a possibility for a few thunder showers, including Beaufort West, Graaff-Reinet and Somerset East. That rain potentially reaching Port Elizabeth tomorrow night as well. Into the Eastern Cape interior we see lots of thunder activity later on, but more importantly take a look at these temperatures. 37 degrees for Komani, Umtata expected to reach a high of 38. Reaching the mid-30s as well for some parts of KwaZulu-Natal, where it's going to be a mostly dry day. A couple of thunder showers popping up along the Drakensberg, and it becomes windy along the coastline in the afternoon. So if you're going to go to the beach, rather do it earlier on in the day. Partly cloudy and dry over in Mpumalanga, as well as a whole lot warmer. Ermelo, you climb to 28 in the afternoon. And it's also going to be a much warmer day over Limpopo. A little bit of fog along the escarpment at first, but that will clear quite quickly. The northwest will be hot and dry once again. Mid-30s for some areas, especially as you head further westwards, while Ventersdorp will climb to a high of 31. A few thunder showers will reach parts of the western Free State later on, while Bethlehem is expecting a dry day with a minimum of 12 and a maximum of 30. Hot as well for a sunnier Gauteng. A little bit of cloud will develop, but no rain in the forecast. Johannesburg, you get to a maximum temperature of 31 in the afternoon. Winds will be light up in the northern parts of the country, and in the afternoon we expect it to become gusty along the eastern coastline, and at the same time it also becomes especially windy around the peninsula. Looking ahead to Sunday, when thunderstorms persist over a similar area but also spread towards KwaZulu-Natal. Rainy conditions along the south coast, George quite cool at 18 degrees, and on Monday it remains mostly dry for a hot Gauteng once again, where Johannesburg reaches a high of 30.